What's up, wood carving friends? Welcome back to the Beavercraft channel. If you've been finding it tough to carve familiar objects that are made up of simple shapes, we're here to help. In today's video, we're going to break down some fundamental shapes and make it way easier for you by demonstrating everything step by step. Getting comfy with simple forms like balls, pyramids, and eggs will help you develop your precision and control, which is super important when you're moving on to more detailed work. These basic shapes are the building blocks for lots of carving projects you'll tackle. And trust me, once you nail these, the rest will be a breeze. So follow along and let's get carving. For these projects, you'll need a few basic tools: a sharp carving knife or two, some small gouges for refining the shape, and chisels if you want to quickly remove larger sections of wood or cut into deeper areas. If you're new to carving, start with a block of softwood, like basswood, which is perfect for practicing your carving skills and mastering basic shapes. The beauty of basswood is that it's easy to carve into and forgiving, so it gives you the freedom to make mistakes and learn without frustration. As always, before you begin, make sure your tools are sharp and ready to go. Dull tools will make it harder to carve accurately, especially when you're focusing on achieving smooth, symmetrical shapes. Let's start with carving one of the most widely used shapes, the ball. You can either draw an outline by hand or use a paper pattern to guide you. First, you'll want to sketch a circle on the top of your block and another one on the side. This will help you visualize the spherical form from different angles. Now, use your carving knife to begin removing the corners of the block, focusing on rounding the shape as you go. Carving a ball can be tricky because you need to constantly check your angles to keep the shape even on all sides. Try to work slowly, rotating the piece in your hand and making small, controlled cuts until you start to see the sphere take shape. Once you have the rough shape of the ball, it's time to refine it. You can use various tools here, like smaller gouges or your detail carving knife, to smooth out the surface, removing any remaining flat spots or irregularities. The goal is to achieve a perfectly round shape with an even surface all around. Again, take your time with this step. Rotate the ball frequently and check for symmetry. A smooth, well-carved ball is a great exercise in patience, control, and precision. All right, now it's time to tackle something that seems simple, but actually needs a bit of precision: the classic pyramid. I know, it sounds easy. Just a base and 4 sloped sides, right? But carving a perfect pyramid takes some serious attention to detail. If those sides aren't even or symmetrical, well, it's not a true pyramid. So here's how to get started. First, mark the dimensions on all sides of your block, making sure the base is the right size and centered. Use your gouge to start shaping the sides by removing small amounts of wood, working your way from the top down. If you need more control, grab a chisel to carve those sharper edges. The goal here is to create 4 smooth, symmetrical faces that come together at the top. Make sure to check your measurements as you go to keep everything proportional. Once you've carved the basic shape of the pyramid, carefully refine the edges with your carving knife. Take light, controlled cuts along each corner to get those crisp, sharp lines. After that, use some fine grit sandpaper to smooth out the surfaces and give it a clean finish. This will really help your pyramid look polished and neat. Be sure to check all sides for evenness and symmetry, and don't be afraid to make small adjustments to get everything just right. Carving pyramids is great practice for learning spatial awareness and controlling your cuts, which is crucial for all kinds of projects. Plus, mastering the pyramid shape is essential for making things like decorative pieces, structures, or even for laying the groundwork for carving more complex forms. Next up, we have the egg shape. This is a really versatile form that you'll find in tons of carving projects, like animal figures, faces, ornaments, and even abstract pieces. The egg shape gives you that natural, organic feel that works for so many different styles and designs. Whether you're making a little wooden chick, a detailed carving of a face, or just experimenting with different shapes, mastering the egg is key to taking your carving to the next level. Start by sketching an outline of the egg on the side of your woodblock. This will serve as your guide. Use your carving knife to start removing wood around the outline, focusing on rounding the edges as you go. Work slowly and evenly, turning the block in your hand to maintain symmetry. The key to carving an egg shape is to keep your cuts shallow and controlled. Don't try to remove too much wood at once. Gradually work your way around the form until you achieve a smooth, even shape. If you stay patient and focused, you'll end up with a beautifully carved egg. Once you have the rough shape of the egg, it's time to refine it. Use small gouges or your knife to smooth out any rough patches and adjust any areas that are uneven. Focus on keeping the surface smooth and flowing, with no sharp edges or flat spots. As you refine, pay attention to the proportions. Small adjustments here can make a big difference in how natural the egg looks. Once you're happy with the overall shape, grab some fine sandpaper to smooth out the surface further. Sanding will help remove any tool marks and give the egg a polished, seamless appearance. Make sure the shape is balanced from all angles. The more you practice, the more consistent and accurate your shapes will become. And there you have it, 3 basic shapes: a ball, a pyramid, and an egg. These simple forms are perfect for building your carving skills and getting better control of your tools. Once you've nailed these, you'll be more than ready to tackle more detailed carvings. If this video helped you out, go ahead and like it, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future carving tutorials. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.